up today, guys, we will move through some dynamic and static stretches as we progress towards our full front splits position. All you will need today is a strap or a belt or something long to wrap around your foot. Hi guys, welcome to your front splits class. Make sure you have your strap handy. If you don't have a strap, you could always use a belt or the sash from a nightgown. Alrighty, we're gonna get started lying down on our mat. So swing yourself around to face the side of the mat, arms out, and exhale, just slowly making your way to lie down. From here, you're gonna hug your right knee into your chest, take your left hand out to the side and start to guide your right knee into circles. So drawing some circles with that knee, creating some mobility into the hip joint. We're gonna go 2 more in this direction. Make these as big as you like here, and reverse. Trying to keep the pelvis still so that we're really creating that circular motion in at the hip rather than just rocking the body around. Nice, let this feel good. And then from here, you're gonna grab the strap. You're gonna hook it around your foot. If you don't have your strap, no worries guys, you can just hold behind the back of your thigh. We're gonna extend the leg and bend. Exhale, extend that right leg up. Inhale, bend. So we're creating some length down the back of the hamstring. And if it feels nice for you, get a nice flex through that right foot. So pulling those toes in towards your nose. Good, keep going like this. We're going for 8. And then hold at the top. Take a nice big deep breath. Unhook that strap. And we're gonna lower the leg, point and lift. Flex and lower the leg, point and lift. So again, dynamically warming up through the hip here, guys. When the leg comes in towards your face, really pull it in so that you're creating length along the back of the hamstring. Flex and lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. Keep going like this, keep drawing that belly in. Hold, bend the knee and lower it to the floor. Let's take it to the second side. Left knee comes in. You're gonna hold that left knee and circle, big circles. Again, remember we're trying to keep the pelvis still so that we're really circling from the hip joint. Nice, guys. When you're ready, reverse the circle. Take it in the opposite direction, really stirring the head of the femur bone deep in the hip socket here. We want to make sure that everything is warmed up and lengthened for when we progress to that full front split. Amazing. You're going to grab your strap, you're going to hook it over your foot. Remember, if you don't have a strap, that's okay. Just hold it behind the back of the thigh. Extend that leg up. Inhale and bend. Exhale, extend it up. Really try and lengthen the hamstring. Inhale and bend. So every time you straighten the leg, try and pull it in towards the face. Inhale, bend. You've got 3 more like this, guys. Inhale and bend. Exhale and lengthen. Inhale and bend. Exhale and lengthen. Beautiful. Hold it at the top. Pull that leg in towards your face and then slowly release. From here, we flex and lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. So these are our single leg lowers. Again, warming up through the quad, lengthening the hamstring. Let's go 5 more like this. Take it as low as you can and then as close to the face as you can. So working your full range of motion. Hold at the top, lift both legs up. And now you're gonna reach for the outsides of your feet, your calves or your ankles. And we're gonna lower into a happy baby. So guide your knees wide of your body and start to add a little rock side to side. Your heels should be stacked over your knees and you're pulling your knees down towards the floor. So really great opening for the hip, nice release for the low back. Again, we're creating space, length, and mobility around the hip joint. Nice big deep breaths here, relaxing the body as much as possible, and then bring the legs back up through center through a hamstring stretch and slowly lower both legs down to the floor. From here, we're going to take our hands overhead. We're going to exhale, slowly roll up, engaging through the core, dive over into a hamstring stretch. So a seated forward fold, flexing the feet if that feels right for you, so that you can get a little more length down the back of the legs. And inhale, sit tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale, belly draws in. You're going to slowly lower down to the mat. Inhale overhead, exhale, pull the belly in, dive over your thighs, reach it forward into a forward fold, flex your feet. You reach where's comfortable, so you don't need to reach the toes if you're not quite there today. Inhale, exhale, belly to spine, and slowly engaging the core, roll your way back down to the mat. 2 more, guys. Inhale, lengthen your hands overhead. Exhale, belly to spine, dive over, reach to those toes, flex the feet. You fold where it's comfortable, so you can rest your hands next to your thighs, next to your low leg. Inhale, ripple tall. Exhale, roll back down to the mat. Nice and slow. Inhale, reach overhead. 1 more. Exhale, dive over. Big exhale breath. Reaching forward, grab those feet. Flex. Good. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll back down. Big long exhale. Really lengthen your hands overhead here, guys. Exhale, roll back up. And now we're going to hold into a forward fold. So again, hands behind the thighs or along the low leg, or reach for those feet. If you have your strap handy and you can't quite reach the feet, you could always hook it over your feet and pull on the strap, okay? But try and have the spine lengthened if you can. If you are able to reach all the way to the feet, you can start to let the spine soften. Nice big deep breaths here, guys. Keep trying to flex those toes in towards your face so that you're, again, lengthening a little more down the back of the legs. Breathe nice, big, slow, deep breaths. Letting your body know that it can soften and release tension, which is going to be really key to getting deep into that front splits pose, which requires a lot of length. Beautiful. Inhale, sit tall. You're going to take your left foot up to your inner thigh so that that left knee is bent out to the side. And then again, fold forward, rest the hands alongside the thighs, low leg, or hold behind the toes. Okay, option again, guys, to use the strap. You find a position that works for you. So I like to rest my left hand on the floor and pull with my right hand on my toes. If you like to have the hands fully interlaced, you can do that too. Okay, and then find some softness. If you are able to come down, you can really soften the spine, soften the body. Breathing deeply, keep pulling gently on those toes, and then inhale, sit nice and tall. From here, let's just switch. We're going to take the right foot into the left inner thigh. So this is the way you hook the strap over the foot, just like that, if you'd like to take that option. Otherwise, rest the hands where it's comfortable, or interlace the fingers. Or if you're like me and you like that little bit of stability, you can rest your inside hand down on the floor. Okay, you just find what works for your body and what allows you to soften and relax. Breathing nice and deeply. Again, your breath is really key to signaling to your body that it can relax and it can let go a little deeper. And then ripple up tall through the spine, guys. You're going to cross your legs. You're going to come forward and over. You're going to land so that your left foot is out in front of you. Frame that left foot with your hands and shuffle your right knee back into a runner's lunge. Align your left knee over your left ankle and hold that there. Exhale, walk back to half split, so your hips are over your knee. Good. And then we're gonna wave through the body, come forward, left knee over ankle. Exhale, walk it back, half split. Good. Let's do this 4 more times. Inhale, walk it forward to your runner's lunge. So drop the hips so you're stretching that right hip flexor, right quad. Exhale, walk back. Stretch the back of the left hamstring. Really flex the toes towards the face. Inhale, take it forward. Open the chest. Exhale, walk it back. Pull your left hip back so your pelvis stays in alignment. Inhale, forward. Again, keep pulling that left hip back. Exhale, back, hamstring stretch, flexing the left toes. Good. Inhale. Exhale, walk it back. Good. Really allow your body to soften here, guys, getting a little more length onto the left hamstring. And then when you're ready, walk it forward again, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee into a high lunge, and then exhale, press back, straighten both legs into a triangle position. So inhale, take it forward, bigger stretch here now, getting into that right hip flexor. Exhale, press back, getting into the left hamstring. Okay, so it's very similar movement, but now that back knee is lifted. As you press back, you straighten both legs, try and flex that left foot. Inhale, rock it forward, drop your hips nice and low. Keep going like this, move with your breath. Inhale and forward. Exhale and back. Inhale and forward. Exhale and back. From here, you're gonna hold this position, this triangle position. Keep flexing your left foot. Keep pulling your left hip back. So what you don't want to do is let the left hip drift out to the side. Keep everything in alignment so that you're really stretching into that hamstring. And if it's comfortable, you can let the body soften, or if you need, stay up on your fingertips to create a little more room. You can always keep the front knee bent, guys. So never feel like you need to push through pain to straighten the front leg. Never push through anything that feels painful. Great. Inhale forward and exhale, step to forward fold. Give yourself a moment here. You can land your hands on the floor, soft bend in the knees or generous bend in the knees. You could also take a ragdoll and grab either elbow and just sway gently side to side. So finding a version of forward fold that works for you. You could bend and straighten the legs. Great. Breathe deeply here. Let your upper body be soft. And then release your hands down. We're gonna step the left leg back this time, coming into our runner's lunge with the right foot forward. Again, right knee over right ankle, stretching the left hip flexor. Then exhale, press back, straighten your right leg, flex your toes. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, press it back, flex those toes. Good. Moving with your breath. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to press back. This time you're thinking about pulling the right hip back. So you don't want your hips to be drifting out to the right. Exhale and back. Inhale, take it forward, drop those hips low, open the chest. Exhale, press all the way back, flex your right foot. Inhale forward. And exhale, take it back. Flex that right foot, find a position to hold that works for you. So softening the body or staying up on the fingertips, keeping the spine lengthened if you're up, if you're not quite ready to fold yet. Great, and then take it forward. Tuck your back foot, lift your back knee, press to triangle, flexing your front foot. So again, similar movement here, guys. Inhale, we move it into high lunge. Exhale, we press back, flex the foot. Keep going. Inhale and forward. Exhale and back. Inhale. Really be mindful of that right hip. Don't let it flare out to the side. Keep pulling it back so that your pelvis stays in alignment. You're really getting the stretch that you're trying to target. So into that hip flexor, into that hamstring. Keep moving with your breath. And then hold back in your triangle. Remember that you can bend that front knee if you need. Flex the toes, the front toes up towards your face. Breathe nice and deeply here. Allow your body to soften or stay up on those fingertips with your arms straight if you need that little extra room, if you're feeling really tight and sore today. Remember to breathe and then take it back forward. Beautiful. Step it back into a forward fold position. Again, add a sway, add a ragdoll. So that's just when you hold opposite elbow, and it'll add a little more length to the spine, a little more weight to pull you over into the forward fold. Nice, guys. Keep the knees bent if you need that today, if you're feeling really tight in the hamstrings. Hands land. Good. And then we're going to step back. Left foot is going to be forward here. We're going to land our hands on top of our left thigh, drop it low into a runner's lunge, and then exhale, scoop through your pelvis, tuck your pelvis, round your spine, pull your chin to your chest. Inhale, drop your hips and open. Okay, so it's an exhale to lift a little higher in your lunge, pull your belly in, tuck your tailbone under, and inhale, lower. So that top position is going to change how you feel the stretch in your hip flexor. So as you lift, tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly in, inhale and lower. Exhale, scoop and lift, round the spine, pull the chin to the chest. Inhale, drop it low. You've got it, guys. The two positions should feel slightly different, which is great. We want to create mobility. We want to lengthen that hip flexor from different angles. Exhale, lift, scoop, tuck that tailbone under. Inhale, lower. And then take your hands to the floor, shuffle your left foot wide of your left hand, and allow that left foot to roll onto the outside edge. So this is your lizard lunge. You can stay on the hands or come down onto your forearms. You're trying to let that left knee fall out to the side. Feel free to shuffle the right knee back a little bit. Feel free to make any adjustments that you need. Within any of these stretches, guys, feel free to adjust any way that you like, so that it feels good for your body. Keep letting that left knee fall away from you. Keep allowing your body to soften. We're targeting that right hip flexor again and into the outside of the left hip. Breathe deeply. And then when you're ready, come on up. We're going to shuffle that left foot back in through center, and now we're going to take our front split. So if you like, start to extend the left foot out in front of you, start to shuffle your right leg back, and slowly allow your body some time. See if you can lower into the splits position. Okay, so I'm staying hovered here so that I can give my body a little bit of space and time to lower. I'm not going to push my hips straight down and injure myself. I'm going to breathe. And if it feels right for you, you can start to fold forward. These are all suggestions. Okay, if you need to stay playing with a half split or a runner's lunge or even the lizard lunge, please feel free to do that. Gently breathing into it, big exhales to soften the hips. Inhale, lift. When you're ready, start to bend the back knee, press through your hands and push so that you can lift that left leg up and pull it back, and then sit your way into a child's pose. Hips to heels, hands walk out in front of you. Take some nice big deep breaths. We're going to do that again on the second side in a second, guys. Remember that you don't have to come to the front split today if you are not yet ready. Give your body lots of space and time. Nice, sitting nice and tall. This time we'll take the opposite leg in front. So your left leg is gonna step forward, or your right leg, sorry. Just make sure you have switched sides. Inhale, come nice and low. Exhale, you're gonna tuck your tailbone under, round your spine and pull your chin to your chest. So we're moving between that low runner's lunge and that exhale, lift, scoop your tailbone under, pull chin to chest. Inhale, drop it low. Open your chest, extend, feel that length on the hip flexor. Exhale, belly to spine, round, pull chin to chest. Inhale, open, drop the hips, exhale, scoop and round. This should feel really nice, maybe a little uncomfortable, but a really, really great way to release into that hip flexor and prep for that big front split. Exhale, scoop and round. Inhale, drop it low, drop those hips nice and low, open the chest, extending the body. Exhale, scoop and round. You've got it, guys. Inhale, take the hands down to the floor, shuffle your right foot wide, allow your right foot to roll onto the outside edge, so that pinky side edge, allow your right knee to fall away from you. Your forearms come onto the floor, and you can allow your body to soften. If you need to stay up on your fingertips today, again, feel free to do that. Just finding a position that works for you and then allowing some softness. So inhaling in, exhaling, melting the body down. So good, guys. Keep softening. And then walk your hands back in and up. Shuffle that right foot back in between your hands. Now that right foot is going to slide away from you. Your left leg is going to slide back, coming into the front splits, just as far as you're comfortable. Feel free to even prop your hands up on some blocks or some books so that you don't have to go so low. Give your body space and time to lower into the full front split. My body normally takes about 20 seconds to fully lower down. Okay, so don't feel that you need to rush and push your body into painful positions, because that won't give you the results that you're after. That'll just increase your risk of injury. So lots of patience with the body. When you're ready, you can start to fold forward, exhaling, allowing your body to soften forward. Again, if this feels right for you today. Breathing nice and deeply. Keep allowing that left hip to come down towards the floor so that we're not rocking and lifting the left side of the pelvis. You want to keep that pelvis square. And then lift yourself up, push through your hands, drag that right foot in, use the strength of your upper body here. Your low body's just been in a big stretch. We don't want to suddenly contract that muscle. And then making your way back to child's pose. Lengthening the hands overhead, just let your body recover. Inhale. And exhale. Peeling up through the spine, sitting tall. We're going to come to face the long side of our mat. Take your feet out in front of you, land your heels on the floor. Just let your legs fall right and left a couple of times. So just a seated windshield wipe. Just moving gently, really gently through the hips, gently through the low back. Just a nice restorative movement here. Left and right. Nice and slow. And then when you're ready, you're going to cross your legs in front of you. We're going to finish with a nice big deep breath. So sitting tall, inhale, take those hands wide and up, press the palms together overhead, and exhale, bring the hands down through center. You are all done, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you again soon. Bye.